My name is Kelly Dale, and I'm owner of Off the Beaded Path, which is located in Forest City, North Carolina. For today's video, I'm going to teach you how to make a pair of earrings, which I call ear bling. And it's mainly just because these are a pair of hoop style earrings that are actually made on posts. And the really good thing about these is they're really sparkly. I come up with these earrings a couple of years ago, and every time I wear these earrings, I get a lot of compliments. So I thought it would be something good to teach you guys, especially if you're looking for a last-minute Christmas gift to make, or if you're already gearing up for, dare we say, Valentine's Day. So, what you're going to need today is you're going to need a pair of post earrings. Now, these earrings need to have a loop from the bottom, and I'm going to try and get you a good picture of it here. They need to have, which I don't know if you're going to get a good picture of it, but it's the ball here with the little loop right below it. So you'll need a pair of post earrings like that. You're going to need 66 size 11 seed beads, 44 4mm fire polish rounds. Now these are just the base for us. You can either do these earrings to match like all your colors really well, or do all your colors differently so you'll really see the beads. Along with your rounds, you're going to need 56 4mm bicones, 2 size 12 beading needles, and about 2 yards of 6-pound fire line. I will also tell you that if you don't necessarily like the earrings as big as they are, you can drop the sizes down to 66 size 15 seed beads, 44 3mm fire polished rounds, and 56 3mm bicones. So go ahead and get your materials together and we'll get started. So these are earrings that I'm going to teach you how to make today. As you can see, each end of the earring is actually attached to the ear nut and the post earring, so that when you put them on, I think I got my thread too tight on that. There we go. When you get them on, it's a really cute, nice pair of hoop earrings. Now you can see my size 11 in these are my nickel plated. My 4mm fire polished is the base, so it's going to be all this here to the inside. And then my 4mm bicones are here along the top edges. So for today's video, I'm going to be using some ruby rounds, some crystal bicones, and then I'm going to be using a silver lined clear for the seed bead. So let me pour me some of these out. Alright, so you need a needle onto each end of a 1-yard piece of thread. And you're going to start by threading the loop of your earring onto one needle. Then put both needles together. And you're going to pick up 111. And you know, normally when we start out, we go opposite ways. But we're going to go the same way through this seed bead. So our both needles are together, and I'm going to pull all the way until my seed bead goes all the way up against my loop. Separate the thread again. And on each needle, I'm going to pick up 3 11s. So 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. I'm going to pick up 1 4mm fire polish, and I'm going to cross my needles opposite ways through this one bead. And I'm going to pull this nice and tight. Now you want to be sure that when you get this pulled, that it all goes nice and straight in like a V shape, just like this one. On each needle, you're going to pick up 1 fire polish. So this is your round bead. And on one needle, you're going to pick up 1 fire polish, and you're going to cross your needles opposite ways through the one bead. So that when you pull, now you have a square. I'm going to repeat this step 6 more times to have 7 total boxes. So this is 1 box, so I need 7 more. So I'm just going to continue 1 round onto each needle, and then pick up 1 round and cross your needles opposite ways. So this now gives me 2 boxes. I need 7 total, so I'm going to continue doing this. This is what your piece should look like once you have all 7 boxes. Then, with each needle, you're going to pick up 3 11s. So 3 and 3. With 1 needle, I'm going to pick up 1 11. And I'm going to slide that down onto my thread, and with the other needle I'm going to go through that bead the same direction so that when I pull it'll make another little V shape. Now I'm going to take the ear nut portion of my earring. With 1 needle I'm going to go up one side, down the other side, and then down through the 1 bead, the 3 to my left, and then through the 4 millimeter. Now, using the other needle, I'm going to go up one side, down the other side, through the 11 here at the top, and then through the 3 11s here to the right side. And then I'm going to go through the 4 millimeter here on the end and pull it nice and tight so that now I have the base connected to the post and the ear nut. Now, I just find this easier to work this way. I'm going to go ahead and clasp the earring. And if this seems too tight and you have a hard time getting it on the earring, you can actually take your pliers and separate this just a little bit, so that way you'll be able to get it on there. And it looks like that's what I'm going to have, well, no, there it goes. I'm going to have to do that here in just a minute. So I've got it clasped, and as you can see, this is what it looks like thus far. Now I'm going to work back towards the front and put on my bicone embellishments. So, each needle is going to pick up a 4 millimeter bicone. With 1 needle, pick up 1 size 11 and cross your needles opposite ways through the 1 bead. Each needle picks up 1 4 millimeter bicone. With my right hand needle, I'm going to come to the next round in this center row. Now I'm going to go from right to left through that center bead. And then with the left needle, I'm going to come from left to right through that center bead, so that when you pull, you now have your 4 bicones on top of your box. And we're just going to continue to do this, so I'll do it one more time to show you. You want 1 4 millimeter bicone onto each needle. With 1 needle, pick up 1 size 11 and cross your needles opposite ways through the 1 bead. Pick up 1 4 millimeter bicone onto each needle. And then again, I'm coming to the next bead here in the center row. With my right hand needle, I'm going to go through the bead from right to left. Then with the left hand needle, I'm going to go through the center bead from left to right. Pull this nice and tight. So now 2 boxes are completed. So I'm going to continue until I have embellishments over each of my boxes. Once you've gone all the way around, this is what your piece will look like. It looks a little wonky, a little out of shape, but don't worry because we're going to take care of that. Using my one thread, doesn't matter which one, whether you use the right or the left, I'm going to go up and I'm going to reinforce this little A-frame. So I'm going to come up through, I'm going to use my right hand needle, so I'm going to go up through the 4 11 O's here on the right. I'm going to go through the center, the loop there on the ear nut, and then I'm going to come back down through the 4 on the left. So that's the center and then the 3 to the left. And then go back through the same 4 millimeter so that again you're coming out on each side. Now with one side at a time, I'm going to come down through the first 4 millimeter round here on the outer edge. I'm going to pick up 111 and I'm going to go straight through the next 4 millimeter. And I'm going to do this all the way around. So 111, go through the 4. And this is what's going to help hold the shape of your piece and pull it all together so that it all looks really nice. And now I'm going to do the same thing here on the other side. So with the other needle, I'm going to come through the first 4 millimeter round here to this side, pick up an 11, go through the 4, and do this all the way around on this side. Now, you'll want to go back with each needle and reinforce the sides one more time and then tie the thread off. So, once you have the first earring tied off, you want to repeat the steps for the second earring so that then you'll have a really cute pair of ear bling for the Christmas parties, holiday, or like I said, dare shall I say, Valentine's Day. So I hope you guys enjoyed the project. We will have a written pattern as well as kits available in our Etsy store and on our website, which is offthebeadedpathbeadstore.com. Also, if you need some really quick and easy project ideas, you can check out our new blog at offthebeadedpath.net. That's .net. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and we'll see you again next week for another great project. Bye-bye!